Hey guys, it's Louie from Fat to Fit, and today I'd like to talk about the difference, in my personal belief, between a diet and a lifestyle change. Now, again, I know I'm not the greatest person because I am big, but I have gone through a lot of diets in my life. I've gone through changes. I've talked to a lot of people. I consider there to be really three ways to lose weight. You can do something like surgery, you can do something like a diet, and then you can do something like lifestyle change. First thing, as far as surgery goes, and I've talked to a couple people who have had gastric bypass surgery or surgeries like that, and it is unhealthy, and they regret doing it because it does damage your body. It isn't necessarily the healthiest thing to do. So I'm not in the position to do that or need that, but if unless it's detrimental to your health and you have to do it, I would shy away from it and lose weight naturally. Now, as far as a quote unquote diet goes, I think they're very misleading, and I think that instead of going on a diet, you should go and change your life, have a lifestyle change. The reason I say that is because a diet is something, follow this plan for 2 weeks, follow this plan for a month, and kind of just drops off after that. You follow it and you cut out basically all of the food except for fruits and vegetables and maybe a couple other things, and then you're left with nothing. And as far as diet goes, that's not a good way to sustain your life. You can't just do that. You need to have food. You need to be able to adapt. You need to be able to sometimes go out to restaurants and know the healthy choices instead of saying, I'm just going to eat the vegetables that they have. And that's the major difference between a diet and a lifestyle change. In a lifestyle change, you learn how to eat healthy. You learn how to make healthy food instead of saying, I'm going to only eat meat, like the Atkins diet says. I'm only going to eat meat for this amount of period of time, and I'm going to lose this weight. Well, once you stop doing that, you're going to start going back to your old habits. And that's why instead of just doing a diet, you need to change your entire life. You need a lifestyle change. Something like the South Beach diet, on the other hand, is something that, yes, you deplete your carbs, you don't eat carbs for the first 2 weeks, but after that, they're slowly introduced back into your life, and you learn how to eat them responsibly, you learn to eat the right ones. So I don't even consider the South Beach diet a diet, quote unquote, because it's actually teaching you how to live. And that's the biggest problem with most of these diets and most of these diet pills and supplements is that it's something for a short period of time. They say, take this pill and, you don't even have to work out. You can sit on the couch all day and you'll still lose weight. Well, they're diuretics or something along those lines. And all you're losing is your water weight. You're not retaining water anymore. And not only is that bad for you, but the effects that are in the pills, all the chemicals, are bad for you. That's why they're never FDA approved, because they damage your liver, they damage your kidney, they give you long-term damage that isn't worth it. For a short time you lose weight, once you stop taking it, you gain all that weight back because it's not burning fat, it's losing water. There is no secret fruit that will burn fat. There's no secret chemical and pill that will just purely burn your fat. You need to do that through a lifestyle change. And even if there was, that's still not going to be healthy. Because if you're not used to working out or being active, once you stop taking that supplement, once you stop doing that, you're going to go back to your old ways and you're going to gain the weight right back. And that's why the best thing to do is to just change your life. Because if you want to be lazy and if you want to be overweight, go for it. I did that for way too long. And I just thought, I'd work out a couple times and I'd lose weight and I'd be happy. And it's a lot of hard work. It's not easy. And in the beginning, it's not all that fun. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun because I'm doing it with friends and I'm experiencing a lot of things with people. But, it's hard. I can't tell you how many days I've woken up at 5:30 and said, I want to go back to sleep right now. But I suck it up, I jump in the shower, and I get ready to go. Because at the end of the day, I can't just not do it. I need to change my life. I need a lifestyle change. Because if I just go on a diet for a month, yeah, I'll lose weight. But when that's over with, when I've realized, okay, I haven't eaten anything sweet in the last month, I haven't eaten any carb, I'm going to want those things. So instead of doing that, you need to find a way to work it into your system to where, yeah, maybe you can eat a hamburger once or twice a month, or you can go, cheat meals are extremely important with weight loss. Every single nutritionist I've talked to, every single coach I've talked to has told me between 7 to 10 days, every 7 to 10 days, you need a cheat meal. You need to throw your body off. You need to do that. Even my sister, who has lost about 40 pounds recently, has told me that her biggest regret was not doing cheat meals. She just decided to eat completely clean, and she regrets it. So I'm going to take that advice, and I'm going to go every Sunday and have one cheat meal. After my weigh-in, after my meal prep video, I'm going to have a cheat meal. I'm going to have one meal a week as a cheat meal. But doing that helps me change my lifestyle. Because if I just go and say, for 3 weeks I'm not going to eat carbs, I'm not going to eat anything that's bad for me, I'm going to eat fruits, vegetables, and pure protein, that's lean protein, that's great. I'll lose some weight in that time. But that's not sustainable. There are going to be times where I'm going to have to go out to a restaurant. It's going to be a holiday, and I'm going to have to go to my family's house, go places, and I'm going to need to make the healthy choices. And sometimes I'm not going to make the healthy choices. Nobody is perfect. Not even the bodybuilders with 3% body fat. They're not perfect either. It's about what you do 90 to 95% of the time. And that's what a lot of people kind of don't understand. They're looking for the quick fix. They're looking for that diet pill that will help them lose weight effortlessly. But if it were that easy, everybody would do it. It would be FDA approved. It would be something that, people would say, go ahead and do it. It's right for you. It's good. But it's not. There are small groups of people who say, yeah, do it. But then the evidence comes out and says, well, it gives you liver damage, it gives you kidney damage. It's not worth it. It's not worth losing weight for a little bit of time to damage your body like that. And that's why the biggest thing to me is lifestyle change. Because diets are great, they're flashy, oh, I'm on this diet, I'm on that diet, but it's not going to help you for the rest of your life, and that's what you're looking for. Unless, you're trying to fit into a dress, or you're, trying to impress people at a reunion. I don't know many people that say, I just want to lose 50 pounds just in the next couple months, and I'll gain it all back when I'm done. That's not how you live. That's not a way to live. If you're like that, I'm sorry. But you need to make sure and to do things properly and set yourself up for the future. And that's what I'm going to be doing. And that's what I'm going to be showing you guys. I'm going to be documenting that. The right way to do it, because there's an easy way and then there's a right way. And everybody wants to take the easy way because it's the least amount of effort, it's fast, and most of the time painless until later on down the road. And that's one of the scariest things, is that sometimes people believe whatever they hear. And that's what we need to not do. Another really good diet that my mom is on, a couple of neighbors are on, people that I know are on, is something called the 21-Day Fix. Now, or maybe the 21-Day Fit, I don't know. But it's an app you can download. The 21-Day Fit. It's called the 21-Day Fit Tracker. It is purple, and basically, it's not like a diet like the Atkins diet or a extreme diet. You put in your weight, you put in your age, you put in a couple of things on your phone, and then it tells you how many cups or ounces or a measurement of fruits, vegetables, nuts, oils, protein, all that stuff. And that's not even something you really have to pay for. You can download the app for free. You can purchase it because they do sell the measurement cups and stuff. But that's something I strongly advise anybody who wants to give it a try to just go ahead and do. Meal prepping is wonderful, and you can follow this diet with meal prepping, but it's very simple. That's the best thing. It's extremely simple. It's cut and paste. It's right there in front of you. It tells you need 4 cups of fruit, 2 cups of vegetable, and I don't know the numbers because I'm not on it, but that's exactly what it does. And as long as you eat that food a day, you're eating more than enough food to sustain yourself, and you are doing it properly. Because, my mom, when she did it, and some neighbor friends of mine, they do it for a couple days a week, and then they don't need to use the measurement cups anymore because they know what the measurements are. And it starts to become something that you do automatically. It becomes a habit. Now, it takes 3 weeks, which is what I've heard, to gain a habit. And that's why a lifestyle change is the most important thing to do. You need to change everything. Because if you're used to stopping by McDonald's or Taco Bell or anywhere and getting bad food on the way home, not working out, going home, sitting down all day, not doing stuff, you're going to continue doing that. It takes a big change to stop everything. Because if you still do that, you exercise and then you take a supplement or you go on a diet, at the end of that, you're going to say, okay, what do I do now? You're going to demotivate yourself. And that's one of the biggest things is you can't keep demotivating yourself. If you want to lose weight, if you want to get in shape, if you want to be healthy, it needs to start from the ground up. You can't expect to build a house from the top. You can't just build the second story. You have to build from the bottom, and it's going to be slow, and it's going to suck, but it's going to be well worth every second. Until next time.